Hi, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
Welcome to the Gravy Time Show. JD is now finally sharing his apple with Kiba. You should have seen that earlier. We thought we were live and we weren't.
And we weren't.
It doesn't matter. We have friends with us tonight. Chan, JD, Kiba, Mr. Mike.
What's up, folks? How you doing again?
Maya.
Maya is with us again.
Yeah, and we're live this time. Hey,
Yeah.
Hi.
And the
Brian.
faulty button pusher.
Yeah, that's my fault.
we literally thought we were live for like 15 minutes. No, it wasn't that long. It was like 5 minutes.
That's all right.
what's funny is he's done that on figure banging before too.
When no shit knocks out 1,000 attaboys.
Yeah, I went over to go, get something for the project tonight, and then I went and looked at the button. It says "Go live," and I'm like, I thought I did that already.
What's this option? What's up, Drew?
Now, as Kiba is working on eating this apple, what's everybody else working on? Mr. Mike?
What's you working on,
What do you
Mike?
got?
I'll show you again.
Again.
We already did this once, guys.
Putting the final touches on this.
Very cool.
Trying to do natural colors instead of my crazy, goofy, wild, bright colors. I kind of like my bright colors better, but this has been fun. And some action figure customs weapons. And some armor pieces, and that's about it.
Nice.
Nice. How about you, Maya? What you working on?
I'm going to be working on this house again. I'm going to throw some shading on it. You can see where I actually shaded a few of the shingles.
Yeah, up top there.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
And
good.
did a little bit of painting on the windows to show light coming from the inside. Adding a glow effect around the trim. I'm going to be just basically, I've got my colors blocked out for the most part. I'm primarily going to be shading and doing a few other things.
Cool.
Nice.
Details here and there. But yeah, that's what I'll be working on.
It looks really good
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
I like it.
excited to
Yeah.
see that thing take shape, so to speak. I see you have the new Siri and Geralt there too.
Oh yeah. I've had Geralt and Aridin for a while, and I got Siri the other day,
Very cool.
Nice.
Nice.
hanging out here on the desk.
Heck yeah. What you working on, Brink?
Well, I was going to start working on my Halloween costume, but
Oh,
I don't feel like it. So I have this this trailer here. It's from Second Chance Company.
Oh,
I've had
wow.
this for a very long time. Basically a third-party Optimus trailer here to go with the old Age of Extinction Evasion Mode Optimus Prime. Are
okay.
you familiar with this? Like
Mhm.
he looks pretty cool as a full truck, cab over engine. And then he transforms into that,
Nice.
But anyway, that's what this trailer's for. But
Cool.
I was goofing around with my Studio Series Prime, and when he transforms into this, they're about the same size, and I think I might want to try to mock up a connector that will make this connect to him when he's
Nice.
in truck mode.
Oh,
So
Been
Very
pretty trailer heavy lately.
yeah,
yeah.
there's a lot of trailers.
What are you working on?
I'm going to work on eating some of these lovely pieces of fruit that JD brought to me after I put Kiba down, who is working on growing insanely. Look at this. Look at this
Yeah.
creature.
He's
Look
growing.
at this monster of a dog. Oh. And he's afraid of thunder. Just, that'll be a new one. None of the other dogs are. He seems to not like it, but that's okay.
Our dog's afraid of a fly buzzing around outside in the backyard.
He tends to try to attack that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll find something else to mess with while I'm sitting here because I need to. And I'll be
Could always
back and forth for a hot minute.
you could always grab some fabric and
I'm not gonna sit here and do that couch right now. I can't.
okay.
I need more space. I don't have any
Okay.
space right here.
Fair enough.
I have to cut things out.
Just an idea.
I don't
She
have
needs
the
her
room.
space. JD, stop trying
You
to
almost
smother
called
her.
me Jose.
I know I did.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Is this
JD
thing on?
Flex.
Can you guys see us?
Yeah. Are we here? Hey, everybody.
Charlotte, you're absolutely correct. The other dogs are not 70% ears, so that could have something to do with it. Hey, everybody in the chat, thanks for joining us tonight.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
Thanks, friends.
yeah, ask questions. If you want to share any of your stuff, you can send it to any of us on, through Facebook Messenger, and we'll pass it around and get it where it needs to go, and we'll throw it up in between doing things. We like to share.
We like to see.
Yeah, that too.
Mhm.
And Greg has a question for Maya. He said, I believe this is the first time I see Maya on the show. What do you collect and customize?
Well, I actually don't really customize anything, but my collecting ranges from mostly Masterpiece Transformers, a few odds and ends, like, I'm into Witcher stuff, so of course I've got these Witcher figures, which you can see right there. I do a lot of model building, so I build Gundams and collect those. So any customizing would come in that. And then I do a lot of miniature painting. For instance, I'm working on this tiny house for tabletop terrain. So I guess you could consider that customization and the painting aspect. But yeah, I just first time on was last week, and I'm glad that they invited me and asked me to come back.
Good to have you.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Definitely.
Anytime.
Kiba just tried to jump up on the table and steal JD's apple core.
Mhm.
Just keeping you guys posted as to what's going on here.
It
It's
needs
to-
to be learn some manners.
Little
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
he
going
does.
to put him in training school. Seriously.
Well, I'm coming to visit you this weekend. I can.
You to lay the smack down, Brian?
Uh-oh.
I'm not afraid.
Uh-oh.
I don't care how cute he is. I'm just kidding.
There's going to be a size 11 boot mark on his butt.
He's going to school him.
Uncle
No.
Brian.
I'll bring my industrial strength squirt bottle.
Squirt ball.
Is that how that works, huh?
Hope you like wet dog.
I mean, it's whatever. The only thing that kind of drives me nuts is whenever everybody's kind of playing and having a good time, and Otto gets really irritable about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's the grouchy old man in the house. I'm telling you. See that picture I posted on Facebook? He looks like an old man in a bathrobe, standing
Yeah.
outside, ready to yell at the kids for playing in his yard.
Get off my goddamn lawn.
That's exactly what he looks like. He's in that picture. It's hilarious.
What but like when he starts getting irritable, what does that mean?
You can hear it. Like he'll growl and he'll bark at Kiba, basically like telling him to shut the fuck up. Like it's exactly what it sounds like he's saying too. Like his bark is that quick and that like confronting that it sounds like he's going shut the fuck up. Like really loud.
That's funny.
All right, so I got a question for the chat. What color do we want to make these? These here stones.
The terrain.
Yeah.
Plaid.
Plaid.
Red. Like
Red.
that concert. Like that.
Oh, make them like
concert
lava.
venue in Arizona.
Oh.
I don't know the
That
name
was
of it. I
question
think
for
it's
the
called
chat.
Red.
Let's see what we got.
Sit.
Sandstone. We got green Motu style. Granite.
Labradite.
I don't know. What's labradite?
I don't know.
Is that like a
Yeah,
labradoodle?
Lava. I like the lava rocks one.
I think you should kind of intermingle some colors and not do anything super specific. I can't talk today.
Specifics.
I don't know. I think
Oh,
you should.
Jesus. Labradite. Good God, Greg. I think JD could pull this off, though. But
Isn't labradite just all black and shiny?
Whoa, whoa.
Kiva, you're about to just
Uh-oh.
take
We're-
the show out.
Oy. Oh my.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh
Wow.
wow.
I like that.
It's an iridescent,
It's like a
iridescent colors.
my goodness.
Yeah, unless you guys
Ooh,
want to
that's
be here,
pretty.
like,
Oh yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I could.
You could pull that off. That wouldn't be too terribly hard.
No, you can make cracks in it like that.
You could do it.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it.
Well, I mean, we have what, 3 votes for sandstone.
Yeah, there you go.
Keep it nice and simple.
Democracy
Yes,
wins again.
Okay. I just happen to have those colors here.
So Chad Williams has asked the question more than once, so he must
yeah.
have an answer. Will a 9-inch Cobra logo work as a table? Now, can you elaborate? Like,
How? Wait, I don't understand what you mean.
as a table?
How?
Work as a table. Like, is he making a 1/12 scale table? Or like an in table for him to put his drinks on while he watches television? Or I don't know.
There are a lot of questions here. For size.
Inquiring minds want
For
to
size
know.
for what?
Yeah, more elaboration.
For figures?
He says yes.
Yes.
For what? I don't understand. As a prop to display them on, Charlotte queries. What? Get out of there. Come on.
Do you want the red pill or the
Squirrel?
blue pill?
Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Oh, you just got poopy brown paint on your
I
arm.
got poop paint on me.
Looks like turds.
Is there paper towels in here?
112
There's some
briefing
right there.
room. So like for a conference table or something that they would assemble around, like Cobras, I assume.
I mean, I think 9 inches is pretty large for. I mean, that would work.
I mean, the table would be longer than the figure, which
How-
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Is it square table or is it shaped like the Cobra logo? Is it a round table? See, I don't think it would be a round table because
Hold this
Cobra
together.
is an evil organization, and they would require a head at the table, right?
Correct.
Well, Cobra Commander would be at the top of the snake's head, of course.
Correct. I guess that would work if the table had an insignia on it, because then you could determine the head of the table that way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, one of those.
He says shaped like the logo.
Yeah.
I think it would work.
But I know, yeah, Cobra Commander wouldn't
That's
stand for one of those
1,
King
2,
Arthur
3,
round tables.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Be that wide.
That wide.
That wide.
I mean, the best thing to do is just to try it and see how it looks. I mean, that's how we figured out a lot of stuff is like trial and error. There's a lot of things that ended up being.
Know what you should do is go to a furniture store and sit at a table that you think would serve as a good size for a briefing room, and then take that measurement and then divide it by 12. Is that how that works?
This is a really good idea.
There's a website that Pinkerton has shown me. It's a scale conversion
Yeah.
chart. You just put in the dimensions in feet, inches, whatever, and you can scale it to what you need.
He was right here.
No, he took off. He went somewhere. Who
Did he
knows?
leave the room or did he go in our bedroom? Because
I
the
don't
bedroom
know.
door's shut.
That I don't know.
If he's in there, he can't get out. Puppy wrangling. I gave 4 dogs a bath yesterday.
At the same time?
No, one right after the other though. Like in the
That
bath
sounds
and
exhausting.
out.
Yeah, that's a chore right there.
It was
I have a hard enough time giving my dog one dog a bath.
it was all right. I mean, Kiba was probably the most challenging because he just wanted out of the tub. Chewy's usually pretty tough, but she did really good yesterday. And Otto was the hardest of them all. What are you looking for?
A brush.
There is a bunch laying right there beside you.
A big brush that's not all fucking dried out.
Your dogs get the 5-star treatment because I use the garden hose.
Can't use that.
I didn't do that.
This was the one I was gonna. Well, now it's softening up
Why are you yelling at me about this?
because
I'm gonna paint you.
this one just sucks because it's beat.
Well, then we need to get rid of it.
Beat
Time
like
to
a
buy new brushes.
Teenager's
Yeah.
dick.
I just had a purging of brushes. Look at this. Brand new cup of brushes.
Woo! We have new brushes somewhere. I don't know where they went.
They'll probably be gone in a month.
There's no big ones in there though.
I never store my brushes upright like that.
How do you store your brushes?
I lay them in a tray
Oh,
because if you put them up when they're wet, the water gets down there in the ferrule.
That happens. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh no, I got my wet brushes I use. I have them all just laying right down here. I let them dry, and then usually once they
Gotcha.
hit the desk, they're pretty much on the way out anyway.
I use a
But-
1.5 inch. Is it a 2 inch? A 2 inch angle brush. One of those ones that has a real short handle. That's for like doing hard to reach areas. That's what I like to. Like he's priming this stuff. That's what I like to use because it covers more area and it's stiffer bristles and I can get it down in there a lot easier.
Nice.
I don't like using an airbrush because it makes it too wet.
Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Whatever. I'm gonna make that work.
So, Chat Wingham says he wants to have 9 people sit around the table. So, I'm going to do some quick maths of 2 times 3.14 times 4.5 would give you a 20. If this table was kind of roundish, which the Cobra logo is, gives you 28 inches around as the circumference. So 28 divided by 9 would give each character 3.14. Like that would be their footprint at the table. They would have 3.14 inches.
They'd all have pie at the table.
Right. before their elbows touch.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I would say measure the width of your classified figure, which I can do right here.
Shoulder to shoulder. You need to know that, yeah.
And I mean 3 inches, it'll be a little tight. 3.1. I mean, they get about a maybe quarter inch on each side, maybe a half inch between each of them sitting at the table. So it might feel a little cramped. You
So
might
what
want to
you're
go
saying
bigger.
is you need a bigger table.
Yeah, if you're
might wanna
putting
go bigger.
nine figures per around the table, you're gonna need some space for that. You're gonna need a pretty big table.
Yeah. What Wes said, print a bunch of different sizes out, cut them out, and then stand your figures around each one to see what looks best.
Stand your fingers around them.
Greg T wants to know if anyone messes around with wet pallets.
I've got one right over here to my right, actually, with
Nice.
paint stored in it. I use that for all my miniature painting. Painter's best friend is a wet palette.
Is that like a continuous brush that never runs out?
No, let me get it. Actually,
I heard Matt talking about that one time.
Nightwingham says 8, not 10. He miscounted. Or 8, not 9. He
Well, then
miscounted.
that's even smaller. So you gotta
this
go
is
bigger.
This is a wet palette. It's a small tray that has an airtight seal on it, and you can open it up, and it's got a sponge inside that you soak with water, and then you put parchment paper over the wet palette itself, and it keeps your paints moist, and you can use them multiple uses.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It's good
Yeah.
if you mix paints.
Yeah, that's
So
exactly
very
what I was
good if
thinking.
you mix paints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But you don't seal it all the way, and your paints won't dry out, and they won't separate too badly. You keep a little air going in there, and it keeps the paints from separating.
Drew
Also,
says he uses a wet palette
Nice.
as well.
That's a pretty good idea there.
they're $10. They're an incredible investment.
Hmm.
I've tried matching paints and got close, and I'm like, a couple more drops of this, couple more drops of that, and I never keep track of it. And I was like, yeah, I'll never reproduce that again.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's
You know what?
tough.
You know what I have? I'd have to dig them out somewhere. But when I was doing a little bit of painting, I bought these at Michael's or whatever. There are these plastic things, like kind of like on a plastic cups. They're all kind of attached to a big sprue. Pardon me. And those caps on there are so tight. Like I mixed some paint together, and I opened it up a year later, and it was like still great.
No
And I was
shit.
like, wow, yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
Wow.
And it looks like those cheapo like water paint like things that you would buy for something for a kid or something like that. That's what they look like.
Like the Crayola
Yeah.
watercolor thing.
Yeah.
I think they always have a sponge.
Yeah, I think they do too.
So here's
A bunch of plastic cups.
a little bit of that green wash that I've put on this. You can tell it's
nice.
darkening
Oh, wow.
up.
That looks good.
Yeah.
There's the unwashed side.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, cool.
So you can see a vast difference between the two,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
which I can see a couple of spots that I've missed when I look at it on camera. So I'll go back over it when it dries.
It does kind of help a little bit, huh?
Well, yeah.
Charlotte said she kept ruining brushes, so she watched Brush Etiquette for Idiots videos and was doing all the things they said not to do.
I probably do all that too.
Yeah, I probably do all that too.
And
That's pretty funny. I probably do
Yeah.
too.
chatting them back to your table situation.
Ah.
Just grab one of those pencils, some floss or something, and measure out the half the length of the full table. Like, say, put 5 inches, and then you can just use that to draw a circle on a blank piece of paper, and then cut it out and experiment with different size circles till you
Get the
those
right
figures
one.
with yeah. Because there's nothing like sitting at a table and not having elbow room, man.
That's right.
Sucks.
Might as well sit on the guy's lap that's sitting next to you.
Right. Then your
Gotta
legs are all
separate the-
touching and stuff.
Yep.
Gonna
That's
separate
weird.
the left-handed people from the right-handed people.
I have that problem.
Alright, there's that. It's fucking cool. I should have bought more of these.
Oh. Nice.
Chocolate cake.
I don't understand what that means.
It looks like chocolate cake.
It does look like chocolate cake.
It does kind of big old edible.
I tell you, man, I did one of the biggest bachelor things yesterday when I went to the grocery store. Actually, it was yesterday. At the bakery section of the grocery store, they sell like basically sheet cake, but they cut it up into individual slices, and I bought myself a single slice of cake
Nice.
yesterday. And I was just like, when I unloaded my basket onto the conveyor belt, I'm looking at it and I'm just like, wow, like this is so bachelor, this grocery trip right now. It's like there's cake, pasta, broccoli, some frozen meatballs, loaf of bread. I can't remember what else is in there. Half and half for the coffee.
I've been experimenting with Instacart, so I don't have to look at it on the belt.
Oh, I have not done that.
Paul says he's swinging through for a quick hello. Hi, Paul.
Hi, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Hi,
What's
Paul.
up, buddy?
Hey, Paul.
You went skydiving recently.
I saw
Yeah.
I saw that. That's awesome.
and that reminded me, like, that's something I've always wanted to do, and I wasn't going to do it until I quit my last job. And then I quit my last job, but then I ended up, like, starting the next Monday after that. And I was like, oh, because I was totally going to take, like, 2 weeks off and do something goofy like that.
Well, there you go. There's something you should do on your vacation, next vacation.
Right.
Kim wants to do that. I'm like, no way.
That's true. You know, I don't really have this crazy responsibility to stay alive anymore. I should go jump out of a plane.
Well, jump out of one with a parachute, and that way it ensures you're going to be okay.
You're gonna
Well,
make it
it
back.
gives you a better chance of living.
Sure,
Right?
sure.
Right.
Don't forget your helmet because that's going to help a lot when your parachute doesn't deploy.
I wanted to do it as well, but then, you know, other things happened and I decided that it was probably not my best idea
No.
anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll let me.
Right?
If they did let me, I would ask them if my leg could get its own chute.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Just like let it come down right beside you. Get a picture of the two of them, of you two together, like you and your leg and the parachute's coming down. People, let me tell you about my best friend. That song stuck in my head for like 3 days now. Like,
Since last week.
Yeah.
UTR.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah.
yeah, it just keeps.
By the way, I already did that with the Devastator.
What?
You could get that video off of my Instagram.
Oh yeah, you did, didn't you?
It just didn't have the music to it.
Hmm. Maybe I'll
So
edit
you can,
it for you.
Yeah, you can put the music to it. So Brian, before we started, you said you were irritated about something.
Oh, yeah. Well, right now I'm irritated as I can't figure out how to transform this Optimus's feet. But, no. There's this company, Ramen Toys, making Centurions.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like they've got their production sample, which they said is like 95% on target as to what the final release is going to look like.
Yeah.
And, I mean, because I was really not giving them any never mind. Because of how they went about asking for money for the pre-orders. But looks like they're gonna come through and make these things, and also Super 7 farmed out the Silverhawks license to them. And
Oh.
I'm very excited for the Silverhawks. Yeah, so basically Super 7, like they have the license to make the toys, but I guess there's an opportunity for them to also
Yeah, because they own the
Distribute.
license.
distribute that license to other people to make toys. And
Yeah.
we know that Super 7 is making these Silverhawks, which, some might be some gripes about the aesthetic that they're choosing. But, then again, we haven't seen the final product. We've only seen renders, right? But
Right.
Well, this
these-
weekend we saw the Mumra prototype.
the Mumra's not a Silverhawk.
I mean the
The
Monstar.
Monstar? Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at that. I don't think I caught that picture.
They had it at PowerCon.
But Ramen Toy, this company, they have been releasing renders of what their Silverhawks are gonna look like, and they're like a mature look, right? They're not show accurate,
Oh.
right? It's think of like Classics He-Man, right? The Classics Motu line. Think about something like that. It's more of a
Or the reason we all started collecting third party
right, exactly.
and Masterpiece.
And I'm a little pissed off because, well, I mean, Ramen Toys is just releasing renders and teasers, right? But like, I'm not gonna have a Super 7 Silverhawk in hand for a long, long time. I think I have them ordered, right? Did they put the pre-orders out for those already?
Yeah.
I think they did, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna have those for a long time. And now Ramen Toys already teased a render of Quicksilver and Monstar. And I'm starting to get a little pissed. And I think it's because it's been a very expensive month.
Right.
Yeah, it
So now,
sure has.
I'm getting a little
Sure
get a little
has.
upset. I'm like, hey, stop throwing this shit out here, man.
So
I mean,
people
I
need to
can't
calm
make
the
a
fuck
decision.
down for a while.
Yeah. So everybody relax.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm right there with Wes. Ramen. I love ramen. And then he says the noodle company, and he's laughing. He says, "Will they come beef and shrimp scented?"
Beef's my favorite flavor.
That's funny.
Yeah. Why can't I figure out this prime speed? I just transformed this 2 days ago.
I keep hitting him.
Oh, throw him
dog?
over
Oh,
someplace. Get him out of there. No, he just got the Fist of the North Star figures
Oh yeah.
out, and they were sitting on the desk here, and he just kind of like pushed them out of his way, but they're not quite far enough out of his way.
Yeah, keep
It's getting
getting brown paint all over him.
so they look like they have space mud on them. No, they don't.
Big nut.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of people who love Super 7, happy birthday, Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah, celebrating.
happy birthday,
Happy
Matt.
birthday.
He's out
man.
celebrating and can't be with us tonight, but we hope he's having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, knowing that fellow, he's having a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I get the feeling that Matt needs
Here you
to
go.
meet a wide range of criteria before he has a good time.
Oh,
Just get that feeling about him.
there's a possibility there.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it's easy for him to just like walk out the door and be like, all right, it's going to be one of those great time days. No, I think like a lot of things have to be perfect. You know.
Uh huh.
So
Like
That might,
good
Might be.
weather.
that's probably one thing for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No jerky guys around with like wandering eyeballs.
Yes, that as well.
No Super 7.
yeah. Or
Empty
snake eyes,
balls.
snake eyes with knives that won't fit in their sheaths, or
Sure.
Couple
Papa
bong
John's
rips.
pizza.
I don't know. I mean, I can kind of understand that. Everybody has their good day criteria, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I bet he was a Hellraiser when he was younger.
Charlotte said, I get the impression that Matt would be unaware that he was having a good time day.
Oh, poor Matt.
Wasn't that
Oh, buddy.
Wasn't that the name of a song that the Brady Bunch kids sang? Good Time Day.
Probably.
Very-
Or the
sounds
Partridge
like a
Family,
song,
one of the
yeah.
two.
Pretty sure it was in the first Brady Bunch movie when they were on the airplane.
Hmm.
That might be.
They were
That could be
singing
a
and
trivia
dancing in the
question. Pay attention,
remember-
people. This could be on the test. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
Brady Bunch. I
Could
watched
be.
that show when I was a kid. I remember one where they went to some island. They got cursed.
They went to Hawaii.
Yeah, that where that was. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was like some bug or beetle or spider or something was in it. Yeah, that was a fucking lifetime ago.
Like one of those more recent ones?
No, like
Oh,
40 years ago or something.
the old school kind.
40 years ago.
Well, I'm almost 50, so about 10 years old. That sounds about right. It's pretty sobering when you think about it.
Uh-huh.
Wait, what's sobering?
Realizing
Almost-
how old you are.
Almost turning 50. I'll be 50 in a couple months.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's good.
No, yeah, it's cool. I've survived where I probably shouldn't have in my younger days. I can't go until I get all my tattoos from JD.
That's right. I got a bunch too, so I'm right there on the same page with you.
Awesome.
Well, I might beat you all there, so you never know.
Hey, that's not funny.
No.
Greg T must remember. He says Bobby Brady found an island in the rubble and had no idea it would customize trouble. Greg tried to throw it back in the ocean and there was a rumble and awful commotion. What?
Okay.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it's exactly what happened.
Yeah.
I'm
An
confused.
island in the rubble. Had no idea it would.
There's a little statue that he found.
Oh, Tiki, yeah, okay.
Don't ask me how about the tiki found Bobby. He thought the idol was some Hawaiian hobby. It turned out that God was mean and vicious. What?
I think Greg's been hacked.
Yeah.
He's gonna send us all a YouTube video.
That's right.
asking if
You
that
might
was us.
Hacked. Hacked by Captain Morgan, maybe.
Bobby, he thought some Hawaiian. Turned out that.
Or yeah, he's just like
I think
10
maybe
drinks
his,
in.
no, or it's just his predictive text is taking over.
oh.
This predictive text is an asshole.
That fucking spell check shit.
Yeah. I have to.
This is where I should have started.
I usually like edit things before I send them. And then if I post something, I'll go back and read it again after it's posted to make sure it didn't flip
Yeah.
on me
Yeah.
while it was being posted.
Sometimes I'm just like, all right, I wrote it. It's got typos. Fuck it, I don't care.
Yeah.
The hell with it.
I got really weird about it for a little bit because I had friends who were grammar police.
No, dude.
So
So you got new friends?
yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Good call.
And here we are.
Yeah.
Everybody likes being corrected,
Uh-huh.
especially when you know they know what you're talking about.
Right?
You know that I know how to spell it.
Yeah.
That's what I say to him all the time. I'm always like, that's what I meant. He's like, yeah, I know.
I know.
I'm a carpenter, not a grammar teacher. I can read tape measures really good.
Everybody has their thing,
Mm-hmm.
you know? Wes asks, are y'all talking about It's a Sunshine Day?
That was the name of it. Not Happy Time Day. Close fucking enough.
They've been
That's what you
corrected again.
meant. That's what you meant. We knew.
See, I knew. We all knew. We all knew it.
All right, what's next?
I mean, and then there's always like the "Come On, Get Happy" song anyway.
That's
Right?
Partridge.
That's
Family,
Partridge
That's
Family.
definitely
Partridge
Partridge
Family.
Family.
Yeah, true.
That was their theme song.
Right.
Jan,
I knew that.
Did you have a poster of what's his name? Cassidy something?
David
or other?
Cassidy. No, I did not. I think my mom may have. I don't know.
Did you have a picture of David Hasselhoff? Or is
No.
that cool for
The
you?
Hoff.
No, I didn't have any posters or pictures of people in my room growing up.
Hence
When
her childhood crush being Kermit the Frog.
Stop. When I was like 17, I think it was like, it might have been my senior year in high school. Someone, because I had found a romance novel in the library and did a book report on it. Someone bought me a calendar of Fabio as a prank
Nice.
for Christmas in 1996.
I can't believe it's not
Nice.
butter.
It was really funny because it just so happens that Fabio was on the cover of the romance novel that I did the book report on,
course he was.
and then they took it out of the library after I did the book report on it.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. What are you
What's this?
doing?
What's this smut you're writing?
That's right.
It was called Savage Thunder. I actually remember that.
Thunder from down under.
As he thrusts his purple-headed warrior
Yeah.
into her mounds of love
Purple-headed
pudding.
He
That
was
sounds like a-
he was an Indian and she was like some Irish chick with red hair, fiery red hair. And they did it on a horse. It was fucked up.
That sounded like a
Of
gore
course.
song you're singing there, JD.
Me,
Yeah. The purple-headed monster.
the purple-headed warrior thrusting
Warrior,
into
there
her
you go.
mounds of love pudding.
Wes. That's funny.
I'm gonna check out this show, ShelfGravy, and watch them customize. What are
Yeah.
they talking about now?
What? Purple-headed warriors and Fabio's hair, and
One-eyed bandit.
one-eyed Quar, and
Well, you got hiccups. So,
Like Matt would say, this is a 9 o'clock show.
Oy.
Wes said he had a Farrah Fawcett poster. Night Wingingham said his childhood crush was Daisy Duke.
So,
Wes says his hair is greater than Fabio's hair. Oh, poor baby's got the hiccups. Did you need your mom? This kid.
This kid.
Brian gets to come this weekend and see how
Yeah.
crazy all four of our dogs are together.
Yeah.
excited.
Now
I
that
wish
they've
that
had
I
a
lived-
little time.
I wish I lived
Hey,
at least kind of close to you guys.
Yeah.
I wish everybody lived kind of close to
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone really should move to Delaware. The shipping prices from the store horseman is fantastic. There's no tax.
There's no tax.
Those
That right
figures
there
are.
is enough.
Do you got a
money.
creepy old Victorian house somewhere around there we could buy so we can just like move into like a similar situation?
Victorians aren't big around this area, but I mean, I am playing the lottery every week, so I mean, there's a
Oh.
chance.
What's
I mean,
the first state without Victorian homes?
I don't know.
Yeah, Wes, you do need to make a trip down again.
Uh-huh.
Just take it easy though. Whenever your situation improves. I'm sorry to hear about your vehicle problem.
As far as we know, is TFCon still a go?
I believe so.
Believe so.
We're only about an hour away, so we're not really. I'm not really that stressed about, I mean, I want to stay down there so we're close to everyone, but I'm not really that heavily worried about it.
Even if they cancel, I'd still be down for flying out there and hanging out somewhere. Get everyone together. You guys were talking about. Pinkerton said that he was inquiring about a room, like the third-party size room, and it was thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
$8,000.
like $8,000.
Yeah, that'd be hard
Stupid.
to get that organized.
Fuck that. Everybody can just come here.
Yeah, everybody can
There you
come
go.
here.
That's what I'm saying.
It'd be a good time.
Oh yeah. How can you not have a good time?
I'll even put
If
some
your
of my
name's Matt,
Transformers
maybe.
up for sale. So
Wait.
then it's like you really did go to TFCon.
There's a
Yeah.
dealer here.
Yeah. We'll rent a big tent to pop out in one of the yards, and we can all just hang out and eat food and do like some rock swap amongst ourselves and
Karaoke.
karaoke, of course.
Karaoke rock swap.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I'm down with that. That
Wow,
sounds amazing.
that would.
We got 3 floors of fun. Everybody can kind of powwow in different rooms and play with toys and walk around, and it would be a good time.
Yes.
Just throwing it out there.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got that.
I do
damn
need to get on the
Argent
hunt for a bigger dining room table, though. Our dining room table's pretty big, but we need a longer one so more people can sit at it.
I wish there was a way we could get our table to you because we're trying to sell ours. It's got
Oh?
2 leaves on it. It's there's a lot of chairs with it and stuff.
Hmm.
The shipping would just be
Astronomical.
ridiculous, so, yeah.
I have my dining room table's kind of like a transformer. I still remember the day I bought it. Like my mom came, and I was like, "Mom, what are you doing the week after Thanksgiving?" She's like, "Nothing." I was like, "Why don't you just pal around with me while I go furniture shopping, like for the week?" And she said, "Okay, sounds fun." And so I remember we went to this one place. It was called Just Cabinets. Now,
Oh,
yeah.
I know
Mhm.
that store.
yeah,
Go ahead.
it's out of business now, but
Yeah, it was part of Ollie's.
and, okay. That's to understand why the prices were so good there, I guess.
Yeah.
But I was going through the checklist. I'm like, okay, in each store we go to, I got to go through dining room, living room, stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, they have tables there. And I saw this one. I was like, wow, I kind of like this one. It's kind of like a dark wood table. And then my mom's like, so does it come with leaves and stuff? And the guy's like, oh, wait till you see this. The leaf is built into the table, and like you pull it apart, and it and the leaf just comes out of the middle, and then you put it. And I was like, well, dude, that's sold right there. It's like,
Yeah,
I have a table that transforms.
that's amazing.
Nice.
Hey, man. So that's pretty cool.
You got it in blue and red?
And yeah, because it's great because then you don't have to store the leaf anywhere when you're not using it, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, wow, that's really cool. So if you're looking for a table, I recommend checking that out, just from a convenience standpoint.
I'll take some pictures of. It's actually Kim got it from her mom, and she's wanting to get a more updated table. I'll take a picture and see if you guys like it or not, and then we can make it happen.
Yeah, that's
somehow,
the other thing. Like,
if
is
you
it
want.
mythic?
Kind of. It kind of is.
The one thing that I love about the table that I have right now is the fact that it's all black, but the legs on it are like these big, huge, chunky, like really like shapely. It's got shapely legs, and it's just a really like chunky table. It's really like heavy duty, and it looks kind of. It fits in with the house nice. It just doesn't get big enough. It only has one leaf in it. And it's fine. I mean, you could fit probably 8 people at the table, but not comfortably. You're squeezing 6 around each side, like 3 and 3, and then one at each end. And our dining room would take a much bigger table. It would handle a much bigger table.
I want to say this one has 4 chairs on each side and then one on either end.
Nice.
It might be bigger. My memory's shot these days. But I will look.
Could 9 Cobra officers sit around?
Oh, yeah. Without a doubt.
Easily.
I'm trying to figure out what kind of chandelier to put in that room when we finish it. I kind of want to make my own because I've seen some cool like sculpted chandeliers that some artistic people I follow on Instagram make, and I kind of wouldn't mind giving it a try.
I think that'd be cool.
Hey, man.
This one dude makes like ones with octopus legs that hold candle lights. And they're like in all different angles and it looks really cool.
We just got one that looks like a Sputnik satellite. It's round and it's got these little things with lights. And it's got like 100 and something of these long little needle things that screw into it. So it's going to look like a sea urchin when it's all
Nice.
done. It's kind of cool. Like it's like a kind of a bronzish color. It's flat.
That's cool.
Are there lights at the end of all the little
No,
spiky things?
No,
'Cause that would be wild.
I have seen lamps or chandeliers like that though.
I have to let my washes dry now.
Uh-oh.
No,
Sitting and
okay.
watching the paint dry.
Yeah.
Well,
It was like that one episode where I wrote the note.
so
Watch paint dry with ShelfGravy.
here's something that I built this past week while my washes are drying. This is the
Oh yeah.
Flame Toys Megatron, the Furai models.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So how's the build for those?
Yeah, I was just gonna ask that.
They're not as easy. They're simple, but the tolerances on the builds, like
Oh,
the large posts that, for instance, the posts that hold these legs into place,
yeah.
the posts are too big for the post holes.
Oh,
So you actually have to shave them down some.
Interesting.
And like the tolerances around those posts as a result aren't that great. So you can see he's got a really
Oh yeah.
loose leg. Like it stands just fine and poses fine. But the knees and the elbows and everything are super tight. It's just the hip joints were too big. But I mean, for $50, it's not terrible.
No.
Right.
But no, they're definitely not as not as polished as a Bandai kit.
Yeah.
But I do have the hot rod coming that should be here next week.
Cool.
Because I was like, well, if I have Lost Light Megatron, I need a Lost Light hot rod, and that'd be cool to have them posed like back to back.
Do those come painted like that, or do you paint that?
This is a straight box build and panel lining and just the Autobot sticker stuck on it. The
So
color separation on them is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a colored model.
But see, you can see on the glass top here how the hip wants to give.
Yeah.
But
still pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I built that one, and then I built this sweet Gundam.
Oh, yes.
Char's
Sazabi.
Yeah.
Very
He's
cool.
a real grade Sazabi.
Yeah.
So
I have like the giant one.
I want the master grade one. It's like $102 right now at USA Gundam store. But it's like twice as big as this thing.
Yeah.
And this kit, this is a real grade 1/144th, and shield fell off. And here it is next to a 6-inch McFarlane figure. So you see how huge that kit is.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Awesome.
Looks
But that's
good, man.
that's just a straight box build too. I haven't even done any panel lining on it yet. I just snap build it because what I like to do is take them apart after I've built them and go in and super detail everything, paint the hoses, paint all the little fine details, the intake ports, the thrusters, do all that and spend a lot of time doing it.
It looks really good. I like it.
Then label it and weather it, and it was a pain in the butt to,
dude, those perfect the real grade ones, man, they pack a lot of fucking detail in those for them just being 1/44 scale.
Master grade engineering and real grade or in high grade size. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like these red canisters back here. There are 6 of them.
Yeah. And they probably all detach. They probably all open up.
Yep, they do. These things open up.
Did any of you guys in the chat do any Gundam stuff?
And then these detach, and then they actually open up. They've got 4 hinged doors on the bottom to open up. And those were like 1, 2, 3, 4, like 9 pieces each, and there were 6 of them. It took me forever to get those little things together.
Those things are really cool.
But yeah, it's a pretty great kit. Really sturdy. It's a little brick.
Yeah, it looks
the
great.
joints on it are great.
It probably looks better in real life than camera too.
Oh yeah. And this is, like I said, this is unpainted. This is a straight box build with no detailing done on it. I just finished it yesterday.
So I built the real grade what was it called? The Susano? Or the no, the Shinjiki? There's another one over. I forget what it's called.
I
gotta get it now. Sinanju.
Oh, the Sinanju. Yeah, the other version of his.
So I built this already. That's a second one that I was gonna build.
I've heard a lot of people say that kit's a pain in the ass.
Dude, it's crazy. Like I got the whole model done, or the figure done, and then I started the weapons, and then I just never finished them. But like I spent even more time, and as I was building it, I was weathering it. But what I was gonna ask is like the one that you built, is it like, does that have any sort of finish on it? Because this one has like chromed out pieces, like gold and silver, and then it has like a really, really, really shiny, like a glossy finish on all the plating.
Yeah, this one here is just flat for the most part. So I was thinking about painting it up gloss, but I wasn't sure if I want to go that route or if I want to keep it flat.
Yeah.
So let's see. Wes has a question. He says, "Are those Micro War Gundams from the San Diego Gundam show?"
Huh?
Oh, SD, super deformed.
Oh, super deformed Gundam show.
These, no, not that I'm aware of. I've never seen the super deformed show, so I can't say that they are.
I forgot that was even a thing until you said it.
Super deformed show? Like,
there's a
like,
Gundam
do you have
show.
to have a medical condition to go to
No,
Yeah.
it's a cartoon.
It's a tiny Gundam body with a giant Gundam head. The head's actually bigger than the body.
Oh.
So it's like the Mastermade stuff,
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Kind of like that, but it's like even more exaggerated.
Yeah, I know that.
And somehow cutesy.
Yeah, they're cute. Pete Ferguson said he always liked the Gundam kits. Charlotte said, I had one my brother got for me while he was stationed in Japan because he knew I liked Transformers. Nightwing and him said he wants to do the Eagle Moss Enterprise D build. But that's not Gundam. No, I'm kidding. I'm joking.
I want to get the fucking
Playmobil.
perfect grade the RX-78 too. The granddad.
They just put out a new one.
Yeah.
That new.
Yeah, I
perfect
saw
grade
Adam Savage build it. It kept popping up. Yeah. I want that thing so bad.
Hi, Chewie.
I don't $375 on it though.
And you have to put it together yourself?
I do. Oh yeah.
Say hi, Chewie.
But that's part of the
Does everybody else
like that's the joy of it, is like putting it together, because you get to see just all of the crazy engineering and putting it all together,
Chewie's pretty. Sorry.
Yeah, like seeing how it works and everything. That's what always cracked me up when I first got in a third party, when like certain joints would move a certain way, and they're like, "This is amazing, this engineering," and I'm sitting there thinking, "Gundam's been doing this for years."
Yeah.
Like the armor joint shifting when a leg bends or something, and the one panel stays put and the other one seems to like slide underneath.
That shit's awesome.
Gundam's been doing that for years and years, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't anything new. What are you talking about?"
Wasn't there one model kit Bandai did for like a Dragon Ball character where like when you move their arm, their biceps flexed or something?
Yeah,
like that?
the figure eyes. Yeah, it was. I think it was a Goku model. But I don't know if it actually came out or not, because like after they were like showing that off, I never heard anything about it.
I'm not sure.
Or like maybe they I don't know. I didn't buy the new Goku that you can get at like Target. Maybe that engineering is in that figure. I don't know.
I don't know. P. Ferguson says a couple of hobby stores have some great models here. Completed ones on display as well. Always nice to see. I agree. I like seeing that shit too.
Yeah, there's a place up the street here from us that like he's got big ass fucking display cases, and then they do like a Wednesday night Gundam build
In the store,
in the store.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
but that place is also set up for all kinds of other types of
Yeah,
gaming.
they
at
do a
different
lot of-
night of the week.
a lot of tabletop gaming and like Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh and
Mm-hmm.
you know, all that sort of stuff. It's a pretty cool place. Sometimes you can find some really good stuff there. They'll have some like older Gundam kits and like the whole back wall of this store. I'm trying to how big would you say that place is?
It's like the size of an old KB.
Yeah, probably.
It's like the size of an old KB Toys.
I mean, it's pretty big. I figured it was like twice the size of that, maybe. But like, you go in there and the whole like.
I was gonna say Victoria's Secret, but I don't know if anybody else has been in Victoria's Secret.
Well, me.
I'm not in the chat.
Oh,
I don't know. It's like there's at least like a 40 by 20 area that it's just Gundam.
All
It's
around
pretty-
the outside,
it's-
though, on the walls.
Yeah,
And then in cases.
and then the
yeah.
cases, yeah.
Yeah.
But he's got stuff all over the walls. And then, you know, it's kind of like going into a comic book store the way that's set up.
Sometimes,
they're on, like-
he builds mazes with the tables, though, and you can't get
Yeah,
to the
that's true.
freaking
And you
store.
can't get to. Yeah.
'Cause they also do, like, he'll set up to play, like, computer games, too. It's
Oh,
not
yeah,
just-
because he has all the.
yeah. It's just like
It's a pretty cool place.
It's
And
a gaming store.
yeah, it's called
much.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee
Gaming and Toys.
gaming and-
Ooh wee.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
It's pretty
It's
cool.
pretty rad.
If you ever get a chance to come up, we'll go.
Absolutely.
Yeah, especially for the Gundam stuff.
Mm-hmm. You'd like it in there a lot.
Some of
Lana.
it,
I love it in there. It's fun. It's super cool in there.
some of it's kind of expensive, but some of it, you know.
I just like going in there to see all the builds and everything.
Yeah. All right. Waiting for paint to dry.
I feel like you need a little bit of other color in there, though.
a bit of other
I don't
color.
know what other color, but
We're getting there. I got these
Well.
out.
hmm.
It'll be close to that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then we'll
Mm.
wash it and add
Sure.
some other details.
Shit.
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 Something
Where?
you never want to hear.
You can paint over it.
What happened?
I was painting the grid on that,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a little glob of paint inside of two of them,
Yeah, like
three of them.
peanut butter and the chocolate kind of
Yeah,
situation.
yeah,
Chocolate and the peanut butter.
yeah. So I just need to go over those after that dries a little bit.
I'm always curious how people fix stuff like that because You know what happens? It happens to everybody.
Oh, it happens all the time,
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And it's always,
especially in miniatures.
I'm sure. I don't know if I could paint a miniature without a magnifying glass. I have a hard
I
enough time.
usually don't use one, but I have one in case I need it.
Nice.
I usually keep wet Q-tips, wet toothpicks, and clean water on hand just in case.
I want a
So I
set of
can hurry up and.
those glasses like Drew has, like the.
Yeah.
Now I got this little deal right here that
Oh yeah.
they're like $10 at
Oh, yeah.
Michael's. You know, got the magnifying glass on it, and you can clamp whatever you're working on with these alligator clips, adjust it.
I named mine
That's
Fred.
cool.
Fred?
I had one that I named Fred because he was my friend,
Yeah.
and it was just Fred, my friend, my helping hands.
Yeah, that's what they're called. Helping hands.
Oh, good night, Wes.
Good night, Wes.
Thanks for hanging out.
Nobody's got any pictures to share in the chat?
No, not today.
I don't know.
I bet Drew's got something.
Oh, the Sinanju's up there behind you. I like talking Gundam.
All right.
Oh.
Wow, he's smaller than I expected.
Yeah, they're really small. Come on,
Holy shit.
hold on. I fucking went crazy weather in this thing.
You're a little short for a stormtrooper.
Focus.
Well, you gotta have something behind it so it's not focusing on other stuff.
Come on.
Yeah. And
It's still focusing on everything else.
Yeah, that's cool.
Come on,
yeah,
man.
but what I can see though, I can see you weathered the hell out of it. Which
Try
is
to-
awesome.
I went fucking crazy.
Try putting
Yeah.
that Amazon Prime envelope behind it for a second.
Where? This?
Yeah. Yeah, there
That did the trick.
Oh yeah.
Kinda.
Hold it still for a second. There you go.
Yeah, that's fucking
There it is.
sweet.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's a
That's-
veteran right there.
Yeah, that guy's seen some fucking battles.
Like, it's like
That's about like the
Getting
paint
all-
on my
it's getting all washed out though. Trying to show up underneath the thrusters. It just looks black.
Yeah,
But
that's cool
there's-
looking.
There's other colors in there too. You know, I made it look like crazy. You can kind of see that one a little bit. There's like browns and blues and stuff in there to make it look like it's
Oh, on like the thrusters.
yeah.
Yeah, to make them look used and
It's
worn.
all
Yeah, burn marks
all
and
like-
shit.
yeah, like there. That's a little better. It's all carbon scored and shit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
that's
nice.
cool.
I remember as a kid, like Luke saying to R2 and 3PI, "See a lot of carbon scoring here. You guys seen some action?" And I'm like, as a kid, I'm like, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. What the hell's carbon
Mhm.
scoring?
But yeah, like I was saying, like you see all the fucking chrome bits. It's all like
Yeah, all
chrome
those gold bits came like that with that kit. Yeah.
So I love
I've-
the gauntlets. You know,
Yeah, that's one that I definitely want to pick up and do, but I'm just like, do I want to get the real grade or do I want to get the master grade?
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I have the real grade RX 872 or 782.
Then
Grandpa. And then I
yeah,
got that real grade Suzabi, so I figured,
Yeah.
oh my.
yeah. But this is from like the 90s.
Oh, it is?
I'm not paying
Yeah. Or early 2000s. Come on.
It'll have it right on the front of the box in the lower corner.
2000.
Oh, wow. That's one of the first master grades then.
Yeah.
Let me see that.
He got broken though. I gotta fix him. His fucking hip broke. But like, there's just like his arm, fully posable fingers.
Does he have?
Yeah.
Is that like to the elbow, or is that just bicep down,
That's the whole arm.
shoulder, and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, those individually articulated fingers are a pain in the ass to
Yeah.
put together.
So there's like the whole arm together.
Oh,
But yeah.
now we're on that one.
It's okay.
He keeps switching cameras. It's okay.
Oh, I did try and fix it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, see his fucking hip broke.
Oh, yeah.
But
Put a metal rod in it and reinforce it and glue it back around it.
I think I glued a dowel rod in there, I believe.
That works too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all crazy. Like the fucking head opens up and you can put the pilot in there. And
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, I love master grades.
yeah.
I want to do a perfect grade.
That was, yeah, I want that fucking perfect grade. Oh. Is that him burping?
Yes.
Waiting for paint to dry sucks.
Yep.
I usually like if he eats, I usually pop him on my shoulder like a baby and pat his back,
Fell apart.
and he actually burps. It's really funny because he eats so fast. Like burp the baby. Poor kid.
I'm just breaking him more.
Well,
Do your dogs do pretty well about not beefing when they're having their meals and stuff? Like, do they don't fight each other and stuff, or?
he would like that. That's why I have him right now. I think Sis is feeding the other dogs.
Oh, okay.
But everybody else is pretty good about just eating their own food. Chewy was a little rough at first because she was malnourished. So she was just starving to death, but she's such a good listener that if we tell her just to leave stuff alone, she will. You know what I mean? And Maisie and Otto are like, they eat like old people. They eat really slow. And sometimes they don't eat at all, and they're just really finicky. So it's like taking your grandparents to the all-you-can-eat buffet, and all they want is like mashed potatoes and gravy, and they don't want anything else.
That's good.
Yeah, I have to. Sometimes I'll put chicken broth on their food just so they'll eat it because they're so jerky about it.
That was bad.
We gave JD something that he wants to tear into next.
Yeah, well, that's kind of how it works in here. If you like, when you ever get up to PA and you get a chance to come to the house, you'll see why. There's like
so much
Yeah.
stuff. Like there's literally a pile of 1, 2, 3, like 4 Gundams that aren't even built.
they're sitting under the
They're
desk.
just sitting under
across
the desk.
room.
4, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Opened up.
No, they're still
Oh,
sealed in
still
plastic and
sealed?
everything.
Just 4?
Yeah, there's three of the real grade ones, and then there's a master grade one over there.
I've got
A Gundam Seed one, I believe.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I've only got 14 left in my backlog.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
Well, what he's not telling you is the Lego kits that are also in the closet, along with the Mega Constructs that are also in the closet.
Oh, and let's not forget all
Mega
of the
Constructs.
the figurized kits,
Maya
and
likes
there's Star Wars Bandai kits.
Which is kind of
Not
fun.
the ships, but they're the figures.
It's like if we
I've
ever
built a
get
few of those ships.
if we ever get friends that come over and just want to hang out for the night, like we could pull these kits out and build Lego and just hang out. And
Oh, that's
You
the
know.
best. Build parties are awesome.
Yeah, that'd
Yeah.
be fun.
yeah,
I think Tim might actually even enjoy that.
So, Chan, you had mentioned putting chicken broth on the dog food to get them
Yeah.
to eat. So, I've been eating a lot of soup lately, and I buy the low sodium soup. And I was just like, all right, it's got lower sodium than usual, blah, blah, blah. But then when I really started looking at it, I'm like, it's still like a lot.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, today, for the first time, I was like, oh, you know what? I just bought some low sodium chicken broth, which is extremely low sodium, it seems, and
Yes.
threw some egg noodles in it, stuff like that,
Mhm.
and just heated it up, and it was the blandest thing ever.
Yep.
And so I was gonna ask you. I know that you also dabble in stocks versus broths, and I
Yes.
was wondering, would a stock be better to do this than a broth?
I prefer a bone broth to anything else if I have option.
You just get so much more flavor.
Yeah, because when you're dealing with like a bone broth, it means that they took everything, like the meat on the bone, and cooked it down, and that's what you're getting your broth out of. So you're getting more nutrients for one, because that's a big deal to me.
Okay.
And you're also getting like that extra bit of flavor too. The only thing I can really say about stocks and broths is that they're usually about the same thing. And the best thing you can do is just season it to your own taste, because you know what you're putting in it. You don't know what somebody else might be putting in it. So put your own stuff in it. Like, I have an herb blend I put together that is very low on the sodium because it doesn't have anything but like garlic and herbs and stuff in it. And part of that is an herb blend that's like a Bragg 21 season blend that I get off of Amazon, and then I mix some other things in there. But that's mostly just got like dried peppers in it, and garlic and marjoram and some other things like that. And you don't have to worry about sodium, but you still get flavor.
Yeah.
Know what I mean? So my best suggestion is to heat up your broth with some herbs in it and go from there.
I will check that out. Can
Like you
send
like
me
that
can you send me the name of that herb blend?
you use
Bragg.
Brian likes the Weber, right? The Weber
Well, no, I
garlic.
use that for vegetables. I'm not putting that in my soup.
You're not putting that in your soup.
No. But you
Okay.
said that you just used something off of Amazon for something. What was
Yeah,
that
I
again?
use Bragg. It's like their 21 season blend. Bragg is the brand. I have to order it off of Amazon because I can't find it anywhere else. Bragg's seasoning. It's called It's called Bragg Sprinkle. It's 24 herbs and spices. It looks like this.
24.
Yeah.
How many does the Colonel use?
11.
11. See, this is
So
like more than double.
it's also organic, and it's a little better for you than some other things.
All right.
And if you look on the label, which they show on Amazon, there is no sodium
All right, cool. That's what I'm checking out.
and no calories.
I'm going to have to get some of that stuff. Because I love
It's
big,
good.
bold flavors.
Yeah, she puts it in.
It's so
Pretty much
full of
everything.
flavor. It makes the best gravy I've ever had in my life, seasoning wise. I like if I just cook chicken in a pan, I'll use a little olive oil and that stuff, and then just saute some chicken or whatever. And then I'll take the chicken out and I'll just use whatever drippings are left in the pan and I'll make gravy with it. Best gravy. Best gravy I ever had with that stuff.
Nice.
So if you've eaten here,
You've probably
you've
had
probably had her gravy.
Not to brag.
I've had that delicious apple cake before. I'll never forget that.
it. I'll be sure to make it again when you guys come out.
Yay. That'll be worth a trip all by itself.
It's an apple oatmeal cake. That's also
Yeah.
not terribly bad for you either.
Mm.
And there's no gluten.
Sweet.
But is there frosting?
Nope.
It don't need it.
Not necessarily. Uh-uh.
Huh.
What you got over there?
Would you like some?
What do you got?
Oh.
Macaroni?
Oh, somebody just made macaroni and cheese.
This is all of it, so if you want some, I'll go get you a fork.
What kind?
It's just cheddar bunnies.
Cheddar bunnies, Annie's. Yum.
Cheddar bunnies.
What do you got going on there, Maya? What was that? Is that
Oh, I was just checking up under the lot to where I have shaded, put a wash on these shingles. I'm now going back over with a dry brush to brighten it back up.
nice?
Hitting them edges.
Mm-hmm. And then I'll do it with another even lighter color afterwards.
Yeah.
I love how the layers of paint just start to bring all the details out of things. Like just nice, light, easy coats, and it just everything just starts to pop out. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I know why these damn paintbrushes always have one little bristle. It just has to poke out a little bit farther than the other
I
ones.
hate that.
Or it curls over, and it's like, you bastard.
This is a source of my anxiety when I paint. Like, I'm like,
Like, why? Why are you doing
well,
that?
yeah.
What the fuck?
Damn it.
I just get the X-Acto out and fucking chop it off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've got paintbrush
Fuck.
whiskers all over in front of me right now.
Yeah.
Greg T said he made some spicy sausage soup the other day. Really good. It looked like Christmas in a bowl. Reds, whites, and green.
Nice.
Greg, are you in the realm of cooks? Because that's a fun group. We
Yeah,
share a lot of good
it
food
is.
in there.
Robert D's always got some pretty
I know, right?
good looking stuff.
So
Yeah,
where does he find time to be a lawyer? He's posting. He may as well just switch careers.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah.
Eric B too. He posts a lot of good stuff.
There's like a whole like food lover aspect of the realm of collectors that most people don't participate in. Yeah, Greg, it's on Facebook. It's Realm of Cooks.
Realm of Cooks.
There's probably questions to answer.
There might be. Yeah.
Answer the questions.
Do you own an air fryer? Yes or no?
That's probably
actually one of the questions.
Yeah.
And it doesn't matter what you answer. Okay, you don't have to lie.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It is a good time in there. Mr. Brink here shares a lot of things that he cooks.
Yeah.
Great stuff.
Oh, I didn't talk about that macaroni and cheese I made last week.
I would like to
No.
hear about this macaroni and cheese that you made last week because it looked like there was some stovetop in there.
Well, okay, no, that's not what it was. So, I mean, I'm a fan of mac and cheese, right? And I don't always make it homemade. I know how to make it like the old-fashioned way, but I'm always interested in other ways. So, I mean, the stovetop stuff, I make that quite a bit, probably once a week, but I jazz it up, right? But I was really kind of curious about homemade stovetop mac and cheese recipes. And so I found this one channel, and this guy was like, hey, we can use a little science for this. And what he did was he talked about the American cheese, the processed cheese. And how it's not real cheese, basically. And he said, but it's got emulsifying salts in it, so that if you heat that up with butter and milk and some other real cheese that's a good melting cheese, you can essentially create stovetop mac and cheese without using the box. And it's really not that much effort. However, if you're going to use shredded cheese, it's good to actually shred it yourself because the pre-packaged stuff has like anti-caking elements in it, so it'll fuck up your melt, basically. So you definitely want to do that. And so I tried it, and it actually works like really, really well. I was pleasantly surprised.
Very nice.
And I add a few things to it. I add turmeric to it because, believe it or not, that's what makes macaroni and cheese in the box really yellow. They add turmeric to that packet, basically. And some mustard powder and 5 heavy shakes of cayenne pepper.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Spice it up a little.
Give it a kick.
Yeah.
And so that and of course I throw broccoli in it occasionally as well. But that topping that you saw on it, that was just some browned panko breadcrumbs that I made and sprinkled it on top just to give it some different texture.
Panko.
Get a little crunch in there. Yeah.
So it wasn't stovetop.
No, it was not stovetop. I would not mix macaroni and cheese with stovetop. That sounds
Why not?
crazy. I don't know. I don't think I'm ready to take that dive.
Speaking of crazy, one of my former roommates, he was a big orange juice drinker, and he always kept a pitcher of orange juice in the fridge. And he pissed me off one day, so unbeknownst to him, I took his pitcher, and I took about 4 packets of that cheese powder from the macaroni and cheese boxes.
Oh, boy.
And mixed it up and put it in the fridge and just didn't say shit.
Oh, boy. I'll be right back, fellas.
That was fantastic.
That
Give me a minute.
Jeez.
sounds.
Oh, so Greg said that's what he does too. Yeah, you have to stir it a lot. So you basically you put like half American cheese in and half shredded cheese. Yeah, it's pretty cool because it's science. And the guy said that you can actually buy those emulsifying salts if you want instead, but just remember that it's salty. And I tell you, it was amazing when I did make it that way. It was pretty incredible how not salty it was. So that was pretty interesting to me.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I love salt.
Actually,
Probably why I'm gonna fucking die young.
I threw some smoked kibasi in that dish as well to make up for the lack of salt in the macaroni and cheese.
It's weird. Like I had all my heart issues and all that stuff, and like I don't put salt or butter or any of that stuff on anything that I eat. Like I never have. Aside from like French fries that are already salted. No, not even tater tots. So it came down to the guess I can't have all those meatball subs anymore.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
After my first heart attack, it scared the shit out of me, and I was eating nothing but rabbit food, and then I slowly tapered off, and I was back to eating garbage all the time, and then had number 2, and then it was same thing again, and now I'm kind of back to chips and red meat and all that shit, but it's on a way more limited basis than it used to be.
Yeah.
It's like a once a week type of thing instead of every other day.
Yep. Not a fun time.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Just painting layers, painting lots of layers. Sorry.
Did you guys get in on the Cosmic Legions yet, JD?
Not yet. Nope, not yet.
I'm waiting to.
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait till the end.
Yep. They keep announcing, head sculpts and accessories and all that stuff. So
yeah.
Mike, remember you're in a different time zone than they are, so don't get that mixed up.
No. I've never been able to do the damn Friday in stock sales because it's lunchtime for me here.
Well, that's why they do it. It's lunchtime for you.
Yeah. Fuck the
be on
West
break.
Coast. We're doing it at 3.
Well, no. Lunchtime should be a good time for you to do it, right? You're not working.
Yeah, but I've got a very limited time to get some lunch in me and then get back to work, so I could probably swing it if I wanted to, but I got a phone and everyone says you need to do it on a computer, and then
I mean, by the time you get logged in and all that stuff, it sells out anyway.
Yeah.
You're just saving yourself the headache.
Yeah, those Friday ones for the limited, there's not much going on there. I did score that Patriotic Eagle guy from there. But I think Arethyr in stock is the next one, which is October 1st, maybe.
Oh.
And I suspect that one will not sell out in 5 minutes. I suspect.
No, usually the whole wave ones will last for a bit.
Yeah.
There'll be certain characters that disappear quick.
Yeah. Especially Arethyr himself, I think, since BBTS is selling them for $75 now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there stuff in stock now? Finally, BBTS's.
I think the only thing from Arethyr is just the Arethyr figure. I think everything else is sold out.
Well, I mean, they finally got their stuff in stock, is what my question
Oh
is.
yeah. Oh damn it!
Oh, damn it!
Damn it!
That was not a happy little mistake.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
It's easily fixed. No worries.
Barely an inconvenience.
I just had a not happy little mistake myself.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pants.
No. Why would I wear pants? I see what you did.
Touche. Yeah.
No, I'm dry brushing. I didn't knock enough paint off, and I put too much paint on, so I'm gonna have to go back over that and darken it up when it dries.
I've most definitely done that a million times. You can wipe it off and wipe it off. Okay, that ought to be good. Then, like, nope.
Nope.
Oh, I completely forgot to wipe it off. That's the thing. It's like, boom. Here, let's brighten up this roof. Ah, shit.
Yep. It's time for the first wrestling match of the night.
Ah, yeah. Yeah.
To completion.
That's a great sound there.
Yep, and then we'll. I don't want to do that. I was gonna make it.
Gross.
I was gonna make it. Sorry, everybody.
I don't know why.
You don't get to hear the completion.
We don't get to hear the paint being ejaculated all over the rocks.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. No, that's more of a quiet sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a mild spatter.
All right. You got all the paint out of that brush yet?
I'm trying to dry it out.
Oh.
I need it dry so I can finish my dry
terrible.
brushing.
Not my favorite answer. Anyway.
Actually, I guess I could use a different brush.
Use whatever brush you
Use
want.
a smaller one, huh? That'll help. Control. You must learn control.
Hey, have any of you seen that?
Touched up those spots.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Cleaned it up real nice.
Oh, good.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Still, I need to go another coat over them because you can see it bleeding through a little bit, but it does look better.
Not much, though. Very good.
Very good.
Now you got to think that is less than the size of a fingernail. So
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It's like a pen point.
Oh. Hey.
Vicious.
Maisie, relax. She doesn't want to play right now. She's telling Kiba to shut the fuck up and leave her alone.
You lost, pup.
Get lost. Quit smelling my butthole.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what's inside your butthole.
Yeah, our dog isn't a big fan of other dogs getting in her business like that.
Not here. Go play elsewhere.
Look, you
Go.
gremlins.
Out.
Oh my
Go.
goodness. So I am gonna have to go ahead and dip out. I apologize.
Oh,
Oh, are you leaving us?
Oh,
I have to. I've got to get up early in the morning because I have to go to Johnson City, Tennessee tomorrow morning, and it's a 2-hour drive.
Woo.
Wow.
ew.
Yeah,
Johnson City,
it's
city running wild.
got to go over there once a month for a while. I'm getting laser hair removal done. So
Oh yeah, that takes a minute. I knew a lady
Yeah.
who did that professionally. I learned a lot about it. It's
Does
pretty
that
cool.
work?
Yeah.
yeah,
Is it like permanent?
uh-huh.
Yeah, it just takes a few treatments.
Yeah, this is my second one out of 8.
Does that I mean, don't tell me how much it is, but is it expensive? I guess.
It's not expensive,
Not
but
expensive. Okay.
they had a promotion for the month, so I got like $250 off of it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I actually
Like
been
8
looking
treatments.
into going to school for laser technician stuff because you learn how to do that and a bunch of other stuff that like laser tattoo removal and all that kind of seems really interesting to me. So
That's awesome.
and then you
I'm
buy the
Chan.
equipment and it pays for itself.
Hi everybody, I'm Chan. I'm a JDZ racer.
Yeah. If he screws up, then you come see me.
And then you go back and see him and get fixed.
Yeah.
It costs twice as much and hurts twice as much.
well,
Yeah.
they make pretty good money, but the laser, the actual equipment is super expensive. So I figure if I make some good money, maybe eventually I'll be able to buy my own equipment. You know what I mean? Start my own practice. That'd be kind of cool. Anyway,
Yeah.
I know you gotta go. Sorry.
No, you're good. Well, I appreciate it. I will definitely come back and do more work on my tiny house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But thanks
Great
for
having
having
you.
me again. It was
Thanks for
great
being
talking
Thanks
to you,
for
Doc.
being here.
Definitely great having you.
Yeah, you too. Be
And
careful tomorrow.
Yeah. Safe
Oh,
travels.
Safe travels.
definitely. Everybody that's watching, tune in Friday night on this very channel at 9 for Nerd Life Syndicate. Shameless plug.
Do it. Do it.
We love shameless plugs.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well, I'm out of here. You all have a wonderful night.
Alright, good
Night,
night,
Maya.
Maya.
Take care.
Good night, honey.
Good night.
Get your butt in here. Come on. Let's go.
Mm-mm-mm. Well, hi there, fellas. Everybody's all quiet now.
Hey
That
there.
Maya left.
Sorry, I'm just cleaning up my workspace.
I'm at kind of a delicate spot, but not bad.
That's okay. I'm just teasing you.
I'm almost at my painting tolerance.
Uh-oh.
Painting endurance.
Sis made bunny shaped mac and cheese, so I'm indulging a little bit in what she made.
Me too.
That sounds good. Mac and cheese.
I made mac and cheese today with broccoli, and I cut up chicken nuggets and put it in it because I didn't have any other protein on hand.
Oh, hell yeah.
Mm. Night winging up. I don't know. I'll have to look further into the actual coursework as far as like the laser technician stuff and what they teach you. I don't know if they teach you how to do eyes. I think that's actually like a surgical procedure.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if they. I mean, because
What,
LASIK's been
LASIK?
around
Yeah.
for like
Oh,
a
yeah,
couple,
that's-
like a couple decades now.
Hmm.
I bet
That's-
they just put your head in a vice and they just program it.
Yeah.
I bet they can do that.
They
shit
like
now.
hold your eyeballs open like the
Yeah.
aliens do.
Like on Casino.
But I bet they can just like
Like
program a
in-
computer. The computer just looks at your face and is like, here's where it goes, and they don't
Yeah.
even need a doctor.
A Clockwork Orange. They prop your head up.
Or Fire in the Sky. Does anybody remember that movie? That movie fucked with my head bad.
Based on a true story.
Yeah.
That, yes. Now that you mention it, I did finally watch it a couple years ago for the first time, and the scene on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
That was messed up.
Mm-hmm.
Fire in the Sky was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was about alien abduction.
Yeah, it was a TV movie, I think, if I remember.
No,
No,
it was
wasn't?
no, it was like released in the theater.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Everybody's dipping.
Yeah. Must be. We're running late. No, we're not. It's 1:15. We're fine. Show usually runs late anyway.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Everybody's still in that chat. Who we got in there?
There's still a couple
Sideway
people in
on.
there.
Yeah.
Toy Mafia's still in there. He said his internet was cutting in and out. I think Greg T's still in here. P. Ferguson, Nightwing and
Drew might be in here.
I don't know who else is in the chat. Anybody else still out there? Hello.
Hello, internet land.
P. Ferguson is still in the chat.
Yep,
Hey man,
Greg T's here.
Greg T.
Cool.
Thank you. Gross. Oh, Greg T was filling out his application for the Realm of Cooks.
Oh, nice.
Leon's in here. Hey.
Okay.
Hi, Leon. By
Hi.
the way.
Hi.
What's up, buddy?
We're painting things.
Yep, painting stuffs and.
Charlotte's still here. Yay!
Nice.
Hope you're healing up well there, lady.
Mm-hmm. I did catch earlier that she said she has to wear a helmet to get out of bed.
Oh, really? I was gonna make a short bus joke, but I don't know if that's too early.
Because Charlotte has to wear a helmet to get out of bed.
Oh, I did something about a bus.
JD was going to
Yeah.
make a short bus joke with the helmet and all that.
But I left it alone.
Oh, she said she's supposed to wear one, but she doesn't.
Oh,
Dude.
wow.
I will fight with all of you.
Whoa.
I'm not afraid, doggies. Don't you start with her. Kiba is the terrorizer of all the other dogs.
Is it? Be honest.
Which could be why Otto's face is now permanently in the grumpy state. He didn't always look like that, but now he just looks like a pissed off old man all the time.
Otto's grumpy cat. Just in.
Unless you call him a
Boston.
pretty princess, and then
Then
he
he's
gets
happy.
super excited and his tail starts to wag like crazy.
Are you a pretty princess, Otto? Oh, I agree.
There we go. It's just the tone of your voice. He likes it when you talk to him like that. That's all.
I was not going to sleep with you tonight.
whenever my mom comes over, our dog goes running up and she's whining and has a toy in her mouth and all this stuff. And she goes, "Oh, look at the cute little puppy." You know, that voice. And she just freaks out, whining and getting on the ground and just, oh my God.
Dancing around and
It's
acting like
yeah, it's like she just did a whole damn bunch of heroin or something. Just all fucking in the clouds.
snorting lines of coke in the closet.
Yeah, trying to jump up on her, which we're trying to train her not to do to people. And she's
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's okay." I'm like, "No, not really."
No, not really.
Yeah. It's just that tone of voice that gets them all
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah.
And now Maisie and Kiba are wrestling in the bedroom now. Right here beside me. She's hiding from Kiba right now. I think that maybe she's had enough of him for one day. Nightwingingham asks, JD, did you use brown, light brown, yellow, and white?
I used burnt umber,
All apple barrel.
all apple barrel paint. And then I used like a wet dry brushing of nutmeg. Then an even drier wet dry brush of golden sunset. And now I'm doing a dry brush of vanilla ice cream.
There you have it.
Wow.
The entertainment for the evening has begun in the adjacent room.
Battle Royal.
Yeah, it's like everybody watches wrestling and stuff like that. We have it going on here.
Live.
Yeah, we got front row seats.
Mm-hmm. It's funny because when Chewie has enough of whatever's going on, she actually gives him a bone to chew on and walks away or like lays down somewhere else. And it works because she'll pretend she's interested in it, and then he'll come and take it from her, and she'll just get up and walk away and go lay down somewhere else. Like, okay, he's preoccupied.
Right, cool.
The baby's got a toy. I'm gonna go take a nap.
Jeez.
It's kind of funny to watch.
He's getting some balls on him though, that's for sure. His bark's getting deeper and maybe
Because he doesn't have balls.
Could be.
That could be why Otto sounds like a girl. I don't know. Couldn't. Look how mad he looks. He looks so mad right now.
It wasn't my fault it took my balls. It's not my fault I don't have them anymore. He's getting it in there.
Brat dog.
Like that might be a nightmare of mine.
Huh? What? Huh?
What
What happened?
I miss?
Not much.
A conversation about why Otto's bark sounds like a girl is because he doesn't have any balls.
Oh,
I mean, really not much. Vendetta asks, JD, I'm new at this. Is that a specific kind of brush that gets that finish to it?
No, it's just the technique.
So you're basically drying the paint out as much as possible
Yeah.
without it actually not being on there. Hi, Ralphie.
Hi, Ralphie.
What's up, Ralph?
so I got
Miss
my
you,
car.
brother.
It's a lot of layers of different kinds of dry brushing. A really wet dry brush, a not so wet dry brush, and then a dry brush. Go ahead, Brian. Sorry.
Oh, I got my car inspected yesterday. I just happened to check. I was looking at my license plate on Monday, and I was like, holy shit, my registration expired 3 months ago.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
I did
And,
the same thing. No, go ahead. You finish your story.
Yeah, and I was like, well, I want to get this taken care of since I'm gonna be driving around and to other states and whatnot. And
Mhm.
it's easy, man. You just go
Oh,
through.
does he?
You just drive up now,
Come on. I got him.
and if you go at lunch, there's no line. You just drive through the thing. They do the thing, and then you drive. They have a
Gotcha.
drive-through.
You gotta go potty?
They have a drive-through for
Did he poop?
paying for it and stuff like that too. But I remember when I got my car inspected 2 years ago, like I had a cracked windshield that
Mm.
actually it cracked on the way down to Skullfest the year before that, so like 3 years ago, I guess.
Oh,
And and they didn't notice it when I got it inspected then, and they didn't notice it this time. So I'm like, yes,
oh, nice.
I can go another 2 years without replacing that windshield. I had
Or
another.
maybe it's just not. It's
Oh.
not that bad. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's not going across the whole of it. It's just it started at the top and it made an L, and then it kind of stopped because where my Easy Pass is stuck to my
Oh,
windshield, it's like
yeah.
it went right in between the little Velcro thingy bobs. So so I guess that keeps it from breaking more. But then I had another stroke of good luck with my car today. So my car has a 6-disc CD changer, and it eats CDs. Basically, you get them in there, and they never come out.
Oh,
And I was sitting in traffic the other day, and I was like, you know what? Let me press play, and it played, and I was like, all right, cool. And I was like, let me see if it'll eject this time, because that's where it always be like mech error. It won't eject, and it ejected one disc, but it wouldn't eject the rest of them.
mm.
And I was like, all right, fine. So then, like, for the last couple of days, every time I start my car, you hear this like noise, or it's trying to do something.
Yeah.
And then today I went to get a haircut after work, and I started the car, and the noise was different. And I was like, holy shit, it's actually registering that the one disc got removed, and there's only 3 left in there. So I was like, let me see if it'll eject the rest, and I did. And so, because I thought I was gonna have to like take it in and be like, because I've had to have them do this before, like when it was still under warranty. It's like, yeah, I need you to get these discs out of here. So when I ejected it, because it was like, I don't even know what's in there. And so the first disc that came out a couple days ago was Fleetwood Mac's The Dance.
Oh, nice.
And then this Cobra La CD came out.
Nice.
Yeah. This is one that when Nate Haskell came to one of the NJCCs, he was handing these out. And so there's that. And also there is a this. I don't know if you remember this. They were selling this at a table at TFCon a long time. I think it was in Chicago. Not the last Chicago show, the show before that, I think.
Respect the Prime.
Which is basically people who did the 86 movie, but in their own style, like those songs.
Oh, okay.
And I remember they had a those are nice people at that table. I remember we ended up talking to them for a bit. And then this came out, the soundtrack to the Fugitive movie.
Oh, weird.
So I'm a big score soundtrack type of person. I was doing that for a few years because I didn't feel like buying like a whole artist's album, right? So I would just buy soundtracks and stuff like that for movies that I liked. But the Fugitive movie is actually like one of my top 5 movies. Like, I love this movie. And I forgot that I had bought this, and it came out. I remember something interesting like about this. I was watching some movie one year, and while the movie's going on, like the music's playing in the background, I was like, wait a minute, I think I recognize this. And it turns out it was the like composer, orchestrator type of guy.
Oh,
Yeah, so that was pretty cool.
yeah, that's always cool when you can pick up, you know, a composer.
And there was another CD in there
Jeez.
that I left downstairs. It was a burn CD that I, ripped myself.
Yeah.
Written on Sharpie, it was Columbus trip, May of 2011. And so I remember I drove to Columbus for work, Columbus, Ohio, that is, that year. And I must have made myself a mixtape, I guess, for the trip.
That's what I was going to say.
And, dude, like, I didn't put it back in the car to play it, so it's like I'll never get it back out. But I'm like, I want to know what's on here, but like my new computer doesn't have a CD player. I'm like, I don't have a way to play this fucking CD. Do you think maybe if I throw it in my Blu-ray player, it would play? Maybe.
Yeah, it'll play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Absolutely.
I'll give that a shot.
Probably in your PlayStation it will play too.
Yeah, because I just realized that. I mean, I'd have to dig out my old laptop and turn it on, I guess, maybe to play it.
No, your Blu-ray player that should be able to play Blu-rays, DVDs, CDs.
Yep.
Yeah, all right, I'll try that. I'm curious to see what's on there.
Just won't be able to read like video game.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're actually a DVD format, but I think, from what I remember.
And I got an email from Hasbro Pulse.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that said Razor Crest update. It said, hey there, Razor Crest backer. And I'm guessing when you cancel your order, they don't take your name off the distribution list. Because I canceled this order. Yeah. And it's like shipping date fall 2021. So for anyone who ordered one, hey, I guess you got the same email I did. Oh, wait, here we go. Hold on, sorry. It was planned for fall 2021, but due to a few factors, the new anticipated ship date is early 2022.
The factory blew up.
Factory. That's a hell of a factory.
Uh-huh.
Oh, cool. They show the packaging, which is kind of neat. It's got that, if you've seen the packaging for like the vintage ships and stuff.
Yeah, it has the vintage collection packaging.
Yeah,
that's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Wasn't there, whenever the episode where that ship actually blew up, a bunch of people canceled their orders just because of that?
Yeah, it dropped by a couple hundred. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I was one of them. I was kind of on the fence anyway, and I was like, oh, well, shit. Yeah, I mean, I was looking, to be honest, with that show, I was really looking forward to new adventures of that ship. But, since they brought Boba back and we get new adventures with Slave One, it's like kind of like a saving grace. Because it turns out that thing wouldn't fit on my shelf anyway, so I really wouldn't have a place for it. It's too wide for these shelves that I have. And I mean, if they were to make like a smaller, like more cheapo one for kids, I might get it, right? But yeah, it's like, all right, all the signs are pointing to me not to get this. This is ridiculous. But one of the things I wanted to do was buy that vintage collection Slave One that Pinkerton just got his recently, and put them together, and get a few of the 3 3/4 figures to go with it.
Mm-hmm.
So at least he's got them both. So I can't wait till he gets them. I'll go down to his house and check them out.
Hi, Chewie.
Hi, Chewie.
Cool. And also in my email, there was a BBTS advertisement for some interesting replica stuff. I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
Oh, I saw this.
So this thing looks
Mhm.
fucking great. And
Oh,
look at this.
holy crap.
Wow.
You can mount it on a shield.
Yep.
Type of
Comes
thing.
with the shield, so you can. I mean, the shield's like super small, but
Yeah. But yeah, 40 inches long, and it's made of metal and leather.
mhm.
So yeah, man, that's pretty freaking dope.
Wow.
$6, man.
What?
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. They
you go.
did the
Twice. Twice.
they did the Havoc staff, I believe, as well.
Mhm.
That same company, and I think the reason that post went up, I thought, or the email was because there's a T-less staff as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the snake, twisted
That'd be
snake.
cool.
Hmm.
That's a cool looking stuff.
Because at first I'm like, why is Cobra Commander staff with the fucking sword of power, the power sword?
Yeah, this Tilo one though looks to be 9 inches long. So maybe it's like a mini replica.
Oh,
Let me keep scrolling and see, because they had a small He-Man sword too, power sword, but as well. But yeah, I'm not seeing a bigger Tila sword
okay.
or staff. Pardon me. But they do have that Havoc staff too for
Yeah.
$550.
Oh, they lowered the price
Or
not?
nah.
I thought it was 600.
No.
Oh.
But it's pretty cool.
Are you tired, Mike?
A little bit, sorry.
It's okay.
Mhm.
Yeah. And I
That's
just
it.
saw that TF Source put up pre-orders for the New Age Optimus Prime, their new Legends version.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I really want to get that. I'm actually waiting for that damn Doctor Wu one to come in stock on BBTS, because that's been in my pile for a very long time. And I'm really excited for that one.
Alright, we have reached the 2-hour mark here.
Yeah.
Oh, is this going to be a 4-parter?
Seems that way. I don't want to keep everybody up, and we'll give all our early birds. We'll give them a chance to win as well.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
just
really nice.
Kind of a random off topic. This is one of the figures that I really look kind of, it was okay, don't really have to have her. But then when
Yeah.
you get it, it's like, this is a
Mhm.
fucking badass figure, man.
Yeah.
Fucking colors on her, just fucking amazing.
Yep. She
That's
was one.
what's her name? Ragna.
Yeah.
Stormforge.
Stormforge or something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
she was
terrible
one
about remembering the names.
I passed up on that one a few times, and then finally BBTS got more in stock. I snagged one there, and then I got the Vampire Legion builder, that chick. I took her legs and I put her on Ragna's.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I need short ladies on my shelf.
Made her a little taller.
Yeah,
I might have to do that just to see what it looks like.
If Ralphie's still in here, if you're building, I want to see what you're building.
Yeah,
at
me
some
too.
point. So I got a pile of loot shipment yesterday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
wasn't
big
much.
fucking-
I have stuff accumulating. I got
Yeah.
2 more notifications today.
Oh yeah, you got the Mafex Hush, Catwoman, and then I got we got
Which I'll go through on the scroll on Monday too.
Yeah.
So you'll
Unroll the scrolls.
got Slag, the Studio Slag and Rekgar and Rodimus Prime.
Nice. I can't wait to play with your toys this weekend.
Hell yeah. And hopefully we'll find more.
gonna be a fun time.
With me, like, I think like every other weekend for like the next few weeks, like I have things to go to, so I'm like hesitant to push the button because I don't know when it's gonna show up.
Yeah.
But I'm really waiting for that next wave of Thundercats before I click that button again.
Oh my god.
I'm holding
Yeah.
out.
That's killing me. Like I want those so bad.
But
And it's weird because they're listing that as what, wave 3?
Yeah, so Wave 2 is going to come out last. 3 and 4 are going to come out before Wave 2.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Because they did Wave 2 at a different factory than the others.
Oh,
And something like that, yeah.
okay.
But,
Kind of makes sense, but not.
yeah. It's unfortunate circumstance.
Sure.
But I'm kind of glad that they haven't dropped yet now because freaking Cosmics and...
Yeah. It's been an expensive year.
I got, I don't know, man. I don't know. My credit card bill that I pay here in 5 days is higher than I thought it was going to be this month. And I think it's because I've been... I can't remember
Splurging.
now, but I was splurging on some other things because stuff wasn't coming in. And I'm like, damn it. Like I bought that giant G1 trailer from Fans Toys, and there's 2 beefy Diaclones that are dropping this month too, and I'm just like, oh god, oh no.
When it rains, it pours.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's been a rough last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
I always dread the credit card day. It's always all big and fat too. Like there's 3 pages of charges on it or something. Like, god damn it!
I'm glad we don't have a credit card.
Oh, we do.
Well.
Yeah, but we don't use it.
No, we only use it to reserve hotel rooms and gas sometimes.
That's smart of you guys. I mostly use it just for the protection in case something happens because I buy 90% of my stuff online, so
Right.
you know you can always kind of get a little bit of help from them.
I usually, I'll use PayPal. I'll use, stuff like that to because some of that has some guarantee to it. If something happens.
PayPal's got a good program.
Mm-hmm.
I use them a lot too, which in turn goes on my credit card.
right.
I haven't had a PayPal balance in a long time.
You got like double protection there.
Yeah, after eBay started all their bullshit, I quit selling on there, and so my balance quickly dwindled down to nothing.
Oh man, I got stuff on here that I gotta ship in the next 2 weeks. Damn it. I don't know how it ended up in here, but I bought one of those Marvel Legends 1/1 scale Iron Man helmets.
Really?
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Was it on sale?
No.
Wait,
yes it was, because
you're sometimes the bargain shopper.
yeah, actually.
Yeah, I might need your help to look for something then.
It was because it's back up for pre-order for $30 more than what I paid for it. So that's interesting. Well, here's the thing. Like, so I want to create a display that's not in this room of my Hot Toys Thor, my Hot Toys Captain America and my Hot Toys Iron Man, and I kind of want to have the prop replicas to go with them. So I've got the Iron Man shield already. I got the Thor hammer, believe it or not, from Megalopolis when they were having their
Whoa.
Wow. And you
one of
actually
their-
got it.
their scratch and dent type of things. Yeah. So I got that for a
That's
good
a
deal.
miracle.
And then I was like, well, I need something for Iron Man, and like I was kind of digging an arc reactor. Like they just recently released a replica arc reactor, but it's the Mach 1 one, like the one he made in the cave. And I'm like, that's not the like I don't care if Tony Stark has a heart or not, right? So I ended up going with the helmet, and so we'll see. Yeah, I might as well just bite the bullet and keep that in the list. But what showed up today was Figma released horses. And
you got some of those?
yeah, I got a white one and a brown one because
Nice.
I mean, it's not exactly the Epona from Ocarina of Time, but it's close enough, man. So I got one for Zelda to ride and one for Link to ride.
Cool.
I don't
That's
know
awesome.
I don't know if that Zelda figure will work to mount a horse due to her like dress and whatnot.
Her dress, yeah.
Well, you can always put her on side saddle. I mean,
Yeah, both legs
It's
on one
true.
side.
It's true.
What do we think?
well,
Looks
I
pretty
mean, if you
fucking
feel like
awesome,
you're at a good
JD.
stopping point, I'd say we're good.
What'd you say, Mike?
I said it's pretty fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah, dude.
It looks like it weighs about 50 pounds.
No. It weighs like maybe 15 ounces. Teeny tiny.
That's fucking good.
JD made this in his room with a bunch of scraps.
Bunch of scraps.
It's kind of fun to learn what you can do with your scraps, though, you know, because sometimes you end up with a lot of shit. You don't know what to do with it. But if you can toss something together real quick that you can prop figures on or whatever, it's kind of fun.
So yeah, next time we'll I'll probably do some colored washes in certain spots. You know what I mean? Pull some blue and some red.
Maybe throw a little moss on it.
Little moss here and there. Sprinkle some sand into it.
Give it some dirt, some
Yep.
sticks and stones, and chunks of dried leaves and whatnot.
Yeah.
Dirt.
Yep. Dirty it up good.
And there we are.
And there
That's
we
going to be a cool display. I mean, several
Yeah.
layers to put people on and shit.
So I just want to say, like, I hate this show because I have to give everything away.
You don't have
Yeah, I
to.
was just going to say
I mean, I
that.
don't-
That's got to
I don't
suck.
have to,
Yeah, we don't have to.
but pretty soon here, we'll have to figure something out because this gets expensive. Shipping stuff out, and I don't know. Maybe
we'll
do it.
figure it out.
We'll
It's going to
figure
be
it
a good time.
Yeah.
We got some work we need to get caught up on, and we might start showing off some of that stuff on the show and working on it in front of you guys and having your help.
Yeah,
Maybe.
man.
Yeah.
Legion's Con is a couple months away at this point.
Yep.
We got that kind of stuff to work on too, so you might see some of that on the
Right.
show here and there.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Is your beard in your shirt, JD?
It is in my shirt.
This is how he eats.
This is how I eat.
Hold on.
This is how I tattoo.
This is how he eats. This
I'm like,
is
what
how he
happened?
paints.
I
This
could
is
have
how he
swore it was
works on his
longer at the
tablet.
beginning of there we
It's in
go.
there.
I was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck
It's in
happened?
there.
So then, whenever he goes to eat something or paint something or draw or whatever, even on his tablet, he just like pulls his shirt out, tucks his beard in, and
Yeah.
pulls it
Because then it's not like this, you know.
Yeah. Collecting things.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Totally.
It's
But-
like, what happened?
And that's
Yeah.
that. How about you, Mike? Did you wrap up what you needed to do tonight?
Yeah, I got an awful lot of little busy work type stuff done. All the armor I got. You
Oh,
can't even
nice.
see it, but it's got different It's what's the color? This is just a regular,
Very shiny.
like Army Builder. It's Canopique alloy. It's like a
Mm.
very mild kind of silver, kind of copper, kind of gold combination. I really like it though.
Oh,
But I'll take a picture and show you guys the finished product when I'm done.
Cool.
And this is the waist piece. I got a bit done on that.
Oh, nice.
oh wow, yeah.
It's basically just base colors right now.
Wait, who's
It has a very tin.
who's
look
Yeah,
to
yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it?
who's
like-
is that, Mike?
Hmm?
Whose waist is that?
Oh, it's I kind of I cut the sides down to make them shorter, and then I put that
Uh-huh.
medallion on. That's my action figure customs
Ah,
thing.
Medallion.
Yeah, and then
But,
I
like,
glued this.
who's-
What
what's
figure
that?
did you take it off
yeah. Who was that originally?
It was
Is that
one of
ogre
the-
or is that regular?
no, it's regular size. It was one
Oh,
of the night builders.
Oh,
There's
One
a
of the
gray one.
females, right?
Yeah, there's the iron one and the silver one. I think
Yeah.
Mhm.
I used parts from I think the silver one.
Nice.
Yep.
Very good. Brian, what did you finish tonight?
well, I did it. I made it.
Nice.
So
Nice.
I basically, I wanted to mock up what the connector would look like.
Mhm.
So I just used some high quality cardboard from Ami boxes. They send the
Nice.
best boxes, man. I don't know what their deal is, but basically I just kind of fashioned this
Oh.
together. You can see the thing where this
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
notchy thing goes in there.
Very
And
cool.
so I just wanted to kind of, and then you can actually still kind of turn this if you wanted to, but
Oh, there you go.
yeah, I just kind of wanted to see what the dimensions would be to make that work. And what I'd like to do is go to the hobby shop and get some styrene. It doesn't have to be like this big. Obviously, I can trim
Yeah.
it down and stuff.
Right.
But I just wanted to get maybe get some styrene and maybe try to fashion one together or something like that, and see. But yeah, it's a pretty good scale for that truck, I think.
Yeah,
It does look good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Very nice.
also ended up as I like I said, I went on a spending spree. I bought a KO of this off of Amazon, believe it or not. I only think it's a KO because it was incredibly cheap, because this figure's like going for a lot of money now. It's
Mhm.
insane. This is the Studio Series Voyager Bumblebee Prime. And I want to harvest the wheels off of it and put it onto here. So, because
Good idea.
Yeah.
I want the wheels to be the same. So, yeah. So
I was gonna say, are you gonna paint them wheels or what?
yeah, but I mean, I could just put the rims on, but you know, I would really like to actually see if I can't, because these are just like, they're like those clip-on wheels, you know.
Mhm.
So I think I could figure out a way to put them onto this somehow. So, and yeah, that'd be fun. And this thing came with stickers and stuff, so I can sticker it up.
Oh, nice.
At least I think it did. Pretty sure. So yeah.
How'd you make out?
Well, I mean, we ate the oranges and we had some macaroni and cheese, and I drank part of a cup of coffee. I had to run Keeb outside because he tried to poop on the floor. Yeah, I got a lot of things going on and done, and
Sweet.
everything's fine.
Nice.
How about you? You feel good about what you did? It looks
I
great.
mean, it looks cool.
It looks
I like it.
awesome.
Good.
Yeah. We'll add those last little details next time, and
But, wrapping up Wednesday feeling like a champion. That's what I'm talking about. Anyway. Thanks
Definitely.
everybody for joining us.
yeah. Thanks everybody.
Definitely, everyone.
It's been a
So-
really great time.
Let's say our goodbyes and get out of here, and people can go to bed and get dinner and
That kind of
all
thing.
that stuff.
Yes.
Great, man.
Where you at, Mike?
Here every other Wednesday on the Gravy, Monday and Tuesday in the chat on the other ETR shows, and Mike Wallace on Facebook.
Mr. Brian.
@BrickLizer on Instagram. And yeah, if you're in the Harrisburg area, I'm going to that show with those
Yeah.
lovely people this weekend. And yeah, catch me here doing things, tracking victory sabers and whatnot.
Where can they find you, lovely lady?
In front of this laptop 2 to 3 days a week, depending on the week. Monday night CTR, having a great time with those guys. Here every other Wednesday doing the gravies. When I can, Total Package Podcast Thursday nights 8:30 on the Total Package Podcast YouTube channel. Check those ladies out. They're always having a good time. Great conversations. I mean, you can find me fighting with a puppy. Trying not to give him all my food because he looks so cute every time I'm eating. And just hanging out here. I'll be here. We're gonna go to the show this weekend, Harrisburg, and we'll be at RetroCon next weekend. So if everybody's out and about, I'll see you there.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
How about you?
Pigment Surgery, Instagram, Xbox Live. Of course, ShelfGravy, and on the Realm of Collectors YouTube channel.
Doing things. Making it happen.
Things and stuff. And yeah, if you're gonna be in the Harrisburg area, reach out to one of us. We'll get together
this weekend.
Well, this weekend. Yeah.
Toy shows and such.
Toy show.
Nice. Well, have a good time, guys. That sounds like
Right.
it's going to be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be lots of fun.
And with
Yeah.
that,
Indeed.
Yes.
I guess we'll see you next time.
Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Later.
Thanks.